What is good, my brother Bornelius? Welcome to another Xur PSA video. In this one, we're going to be talking about what loot is really good, what loot is bad, and what you should and should not pick up. So without further ado, let's get right on into it. So SERAPH regime, pretty good AR actually in PvP. In PvE, it's not very great in my opinion, but it is good in PvP. So for my PvP friends who don't have SERAPH regime, this is definitely worth picking up. But other than that, I would kind of I really want to not pick this up if you don't have it, but obviously if you have it, do not worry about it. Bombardiers, these aren't terrible. High mobility, high resilience, or decent resilience, really good intellect as well. These aren't terrible in my opinion. It's just that +2 recovery is really bad in my opinion, and +2 discipline is also extremely bad. But depending on what your preferred stats are, if you prioritize on hunter mobility and resilience like Grenadier Jake does, then these actually might be pretty decent for you. Ashen Wakes. These are not a bad roll, to say the least. These are not bad at all. Decent recov with 9 there. Good discipline and not bad resilience. So honestly, for me, these are definitely a pickup if you don't have a better pair. So yeah, for sure, very very nice. And an absolute juicer, Crown of Tempests with 30 resilience, which is absolutely crazy in PvE. 3 recovery, which is pretty subpar, but 16 discipline in 16 strength. These are definitely an insane roll. I actually am going to pick these up myself because that is absolutely insane how good that is, especially in PvE. In PvP, it also could be good as well. The only downside really to it is that it has low recov, but with a recov mod, you can get that up to 15 masterworked and a 70 total roll. This is absolutely juice. Next, we got a 7th SERAPH Officer Revolver. Not super great, not really that bad either. I wouldn't really bring this into PvE or PvP, but if you don't have one and you just want it, it's not terrible. Next, we have an Extraordinary Rendition. It does have actually really good barrels and stuff for PvP with Tap the Trigger and Surplus. Hammer Forged, Accurized rounds. This is a really, really good PvP roll. In fact, I will be picking that up just to play around with. That will be a lot of fun. Next, we have the bow, WOLFTONE draw, sorry. Doesn't seem too good, doesn't seem too bad, though. I mean, Sneak Bow is okay, I guess. I don't think it's super great. It's actually not that good. Harmony is pretty good, though, in my opinion. And I don't know anything else about that, but we do have a Draw Time Masterwork as well. Distant Tumulus. This isn't a great roll, in my opinion. Clown Cartridge is not ideal. Opening Shot is very nice for PvP. I would not pick up that roll. First in, last out. Slug Shotgun. You can see it has quite a bit of range on it and decent handling. This is a pretty good PvP shotgun roll, in my opinion. I'm actually going to pick that up. Hipfire Grip might not be ideal for this thing, but it's better than nothing. So definitely not too bad. CORSAIR'S Wrath, bad roll, in my opinion. It is kind of, I think it is bugged though. It has blast radius, so that is fun. Bugged roll right there if you are interested in that. The Keening is our last weapon here. Sympathetic Arsenal, Slide Shot, Grave Robber. Not too bad actually, in my opinion. Pretty good stats overall. I just don't think the Keening is a super great sidearm. So if you're interested in that, go ahead. And for armor, I would say these are bad. Gloves. This is an okay chest piece. It has really low resilience, but it's actually not terrible. If you don't have anything better, for my free-to-play friends out there, this might be worth getting. Bond is Bond. Helmet's not bad either, I would say. It's also not very great, but it's not too terrible. And boots, they're kind of bad, in my opinion. And the last thing is, of course, we have the DMT and the Hawkmoon. Looking at the DMT, we have a moving target roll, accurized rounds. Pretty good range on there. This is not too terrible of a roll. And lastly, we have a really good Hawkmoon. Oh my goodness, boys. This is a really, really juicer Hawkmoon. 62 range with the rangefinder. This is an insane roll. I will definitely be picking this up when I get an Ascendant Shard, and I recommend you all do the same. This is an insane week for Xur, my friends. We got all kinds of good loot. I definitely recommend you all go over to Xur right now and pick up a lot of his loot because he is selling some absolutely disgusting gear. And for the last thing we're going to grab is our exotic engram, as we do at the end. Got a Nezarec Sin. Let's check the roll. And it went to the Postmaster, so we will not be checking the roll. But that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the Xur PSA. And I hope you all have a great day. See you in the next one.